YouTube. Welcome. It's been a while, but I explained that in the last video. So we're just going to pull some cards. I got a lot of cards sitting here right now. Which ones are we gonna start with, you guys? What are we gonna start with? Oh, the tea leaf cards. Okay, so these are kind of cool. They're the newest deck that I have. They are based off of the tea leaf readings. So they have pictures and messages that are similar to and may remind some people of those, and they're supposed to do that. It's actually probably one of the coolest decks that I have. Okay, don't get mad. Yes, don't get mad. Don't get mad at me, damn. God, I love you all, but these are fun to play with. I digress. Alright, let's get into it. Oh, by the way, right now I'm just doing the collective messages. Sorry. I got to clear my eyes out. Not that I need these ones to see. Hey, I'm so goofy right now. So whoever's energy I'm in, like, you're high vibrational right now. You're high vibrational. You're chilling. You're being goofy. That's good. That's good. That's where we like to be. I know that the world is intense right now, but the more that we can be high vibrational, fall into fun and acceptance and allowance of goodness to come in. Goodness is going to follow us like the puppy dog that wants to eat your cookie, okay? Yes, that's an awesome analogy. Let's do this. I ask my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give the message that is in the highest good for the collective today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. It's like a present. Also, quick, what's it called? Disclaimer? Yeah. I never use that word. Quick disclaimer. I have someone's music playing in the background. It's very, very low. I will put his link underneath. His name is Altona777. If you're here, if you're listening to this, you need this in your life right now. Okay, right now. I cannot explain to you how much energetic warfare is genuinely happening right now through all of our devices. And I'm not saying that the devices themselves are attacking us, because I'm not against AI. I'm against the humans that are trying to, like, set AI up. But I feel like even the AI is going to catch on eventually, and they're going to realize that not all of us are bad. It's fine. I'm not worried about them. The dogs scare me, but that's cool too. I digress. But a lot of the things that are happening right now are happening through our devices. Like I have a TV here, and there's a computer here, and then there's like one of my phones here. They're able to bounce things off of each other. All right. So like if you have things surrounded by you, around you, think of being in a forest. We'll get to the messages in a second, but I'm a channeler. I channel. This is what happens. Just stick with it. This is part of your messages. When you're in a forest and you're surrounded by the trees, right? Like the Wi-Fi can't get through because there's not a big enough signal. There aren't enough satellites because there are too many trees. This is a reverse effect of you are surrounded by devices and things that are happening. And as I'm saying this, I'm feeling it in my sacral. Oh, it's a little tight. Yeah. So you're surrounded by things that are affecting your sacral. And what's happening there is that you're like trying not to talk about myself, but the situation with me was until I found this specific person that I am telling you about right now. Yes, we're still on that. I genuinely thought I was listening to my favorite tarot reader. Shout out to the Ghetto Nun. Hey girl, I love her so much. Anyway, cracks me up. It's badass. Anyway, I digress. I was listening to her, and sometimes she'll talk about things, and I was so blocked that I was like, am I a karmic? Bitch, no. I mean, we've all been karmics. Yes, but that's not my time. I've done that. Past it. Next level. So I was so blocked energetically that I was disconnected. I couldn't hear my guides. And I don't know what happened last night, but I found him again. And I found him like a month ago, and it cleared a bunch of stuff. I had a bunch of abundance come in. It was beautiful. And then I forgot about him. Didn't see him on YouTube because they'll hide accounts that we need right now. Shadow ban the good ones. Anyways. So I found him again last night, and it was like a if you've never done a cord cutting session in person where they take if they're using an actual crystal, it's not an arrowhead, but it's cut. I don't know what they're called. Antheme. I'm seeing the word. They're showing me the word. Athame is what it's called. Anyway, if you've never done that in person, they have an athame. What they do is they in the physical will have you pull out your cord, right, of the cords that are connected to other people. So you could even do this right now, and this would physically work. So you could pull the cords, feel the cords from other people, like you're pulling them, right? And you get them real tight, and then you want to physically see yourself cutting the cords. Someone needs this. This is random. I was not going there, okay? I don't even remember why I came here, but now we're here. Damn it. Sorry, it's going so fast. So you want to physically cut the cords, all right? Okay, back to what I was going. This energy, this music, he is a digital alchemist. If you know anything about alchemy, it is taking, back in the day, alchemy was described as taking other parts of, what are they called? Minerals. Rocks, not rocks, like specific, taking minerals and like a stone and turning it to gold. It's the transmutation, right? And that is the physical explanation, thank you, of what you actually do on an energetic level when you're alchemizing. So this guy is a digital alchemist, and he is fucking powerful. That's what I was trying to get at. See me? See how vibed I am? I'm so freaking annoying. I want to block myself right now. That is him. He is, I have this shit saved on my phone, so when I go out in public, I put the bitch in my pocket, play it on low, so wherever I go, the frequency's hitting people. And then I got my headphones in, and I'm listening to like my I am affirmations. When I say that I am fighting this mental warfare on every level, you have to be more driven than I am to get into my head right now, because my head is all fucking rainbows and sparkles. And yes, I'm aware of the way the world is, but I can't change it from being sad and upset, just like Abraham Hicks says. Okay, so back to Altana 777. Go find him, go listen to him, because if you're one of the 5 to 12 people that might be shown this fucking video, YouTube, that's meant for you. All I'm gonna say is, like, at first I was upset. I was like, damn, they got me shadow banned. Like, most of my videos aren't even of my face. Like, I'm really trying the most to just let my messages be out. And now I'm aware, like, this is just the messages I have to share right now. I believe and feel, which is more important, because I feel that shit. The grains of my soul and my toes all together. Those that are here right now are the only ones that can energetically handle the messages that are being given, because I will only give messages that are of a certain fucking vibration. I won't do it if it's low and shitty. There were a couple times that I got on and I look at the videos and I want to take them down, and I'm told not to, because that'll allow people who are lower vibrationally to find me and then listen to the other messages at some point, hopefully. So, I digress! We're gonna get to the tea leaf cards! Yeah. What do they need to know? What's going on? And I have to, like, toss it in the thing, because, well, I don't know. Fuck it. Life's short. Let's do it. I'm only gonna take them if it's one, or if they flip over. So if it's a bunch of them, like that, no. That way, we know the messages are deliberate. One, flip it over. Let's see, it's victory in some endeavor, a V. Hey, somebody getting some... My mind didn't go there. That was you. I'm not a pervert. You're a pervert. Sit down, pervert. Let me finish my reading. Wow. Okay, so like I said, only taking the ones that fly out, but the energy. If you need this energy, if you need this high vibrational energy right now, like take it. This is for you. Like take this energy. It's loving, it's supportive, like whatever you're trying to do right now, so long as you are not out there trying to fucking harm people. And I don't believe you would be, because I don't believe that you could reach this reading if you were. That's too low vibrational. Whatever you're doing, I'm sending you all the love and support. All right. If no one's told you, you can do it. You can fucking do it. All right. Like you might be on the precipice of feeling like giving up. You're on the precipice of your fucking success. Keep going. Lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry, okay? You're on the precipice of some shit. What are you going to let in? Cracked cup. Dissatisfaction with life. Okay, so what I'm seeing right now is the meme of, it's like two guys, right? There's like one, they did like two of them on Chop. And one is like, close to getting to the fucking gold, right? And you could see the pictures of him, like he's slunched over and he's turned away, like he gave up and he's walking away, and he's got his little pickaxe and he's dragging it behind him. And then there's another guy that's like above him, like they're showing you two pictures, and he's like a little bit further away, but that fucker's not slowing down. He's like, I don't give a shit. I know if I just keep going, I'm going to reach it. If you just keep going, you're going to reach it. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to reach, bro, but girl, sis, I don't know, there might be a man and you might be you might have a lot of masculine energy. Yeah, I do. Like when I look at my chart, I'm like, that's a lot of masculine energy. When I was growing up, people thought I was lesbian. No, it's just all my masculine fire energy. Leave me alone. I'm on the cusp of Scorpio by one day on so many signs, so many fucking things, and it's like literally fire and water make steam. Bitch, I'm passionate. Passionate. Ta for now. Okay. Anything else? No. I'll allow it. Oh. Okay. 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 That one first. Be careful. Do not take the risks that you do not need to take right now. This is in regards to, or you are. No. I don't like that. Fuck that. This is in regards to. I'm not doing this either or shit. This is in regards to. Dealings with or a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. She got green eyes. You can't really see it, but she got green eyes. Flute. Bow. No. Sorry, those aren't for you. That was like 19 cards. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I say sorry, but I'm not. So, be careful and don't take risks when it comes to dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. She's not one to play with. Don't fuck around. Alright. Alright, so I'm hearing 3, 6, 9. This is number 21. 2 and 1 go in because the base root of the number would be of 21 would be 3. This is fucked up. So I see the messages, like, I have messages written on the card, but that's not what I'm getting from the card. Hold on. So you're out of flow with things right now because there's something in your life energetically that you need to clean up. So with that cord thing that we did, you need to do another cord cutting meditation. Hold on one second. I gotta write this down. I'm gonna forget. Forgot there was a phone in there. I had a reading saved that I was going to use, but it's fine, whatever. So the Altana, there's a bunch of healing stuff that you need listed, and then the 3-hour cord cutting. And I would sleep with this one, but turn it down because I love these people for making these videos, but sometimes when they do these meditative stuff where it's like you're supposed to listen to it for like 3 hours, or you could just put it on, like I wish they would think of it in regards to like people trying to sleep. And I'm somebody that if like I'm listening to something, like if I make a playlist on YouTube and I sleep to it and I'm listening and it's like super low, super low, super low, and their stuff comes on and it's super loud. Hers always wakes me up basically because it's so much louder. So I don't know, I would just listen to her to start if you can, or I don't know. Anyway, I digress. 3-hour cord cutting. I'll also put what's her name? I'm drawing a blank on her name. She's so cute. It starts with an A. I'll put the other cord cutting one on there. I don't know why I'm blanking on that. Apparently they don't want you to, there's certain things that you need to go look at right now, and other things might distract you. So it's not like you're not supposed to go there, but anyway, I digress. I say that so much. I don't know where that came from. That was not me. It was like one of my guides. I digress. Like some shit, like one of my guides would pick out some of those fucking, what are those, white gloves and be like, like slap you and shit. Okay, and then I was gonna put, the guy on 9. Her name is Am I Trippin' or Nah Tarot, just so you know, so you can find my fave tarot reader. And then I'll find Lulu's link. Okay, so those are all the links that I need to give you so that you can go check them out. But yeah, right now there's an energetic cleanup that needs to happen, and that's gonna free you from boredom. Like you're stuck in a situation energetically. It could be karmically. I don't know your life. 7 might be significant. I'm hearing 1 week. 7. I don't. Again, I don't know. Let's see. It's been a while, guys, so I'm just gonna go with it. It's been a while since they've had. Thank you again to Altana. I actually reached out to him yesterday, like, hey, what's up? Can I buy all of these tracks from you and own them somewhere, like, on my phone and all of my devices, like, where, in case I am disconnected from the internet, you know, or, because I run out of download space. But I just want to say thank you because the channel is open. It's like the energetic attacks that I was getting, because it's not just the psyops, right? It's also people that see me because they're stuck in the matrix and they see me and they're like, I don't want her to beat me, and not realizing that like that I'm vegan, I don't eat beef, I'm not into any beef with you. Like it's just I'm not working with just one type of like attack, which a lot of tarot readers and healers are also like that, because we are always going to be either incredibly good to those that reflect our energy or incredibly triggering to those that do not reflect our energy, because we are meant to be reflectors so that we can reflect to you what is not healed. When we get into, like, if you ever sit down with a light worker and they just start saying things to you and you're freaked the fuck out because you have no idea how they just named 9 things in a casual conversation, in a casual pass-through, how they knew all these things about you, and then you make them feel crazy because you're like, how do you know all that? When that happens, they're conduits. There are messages that need to come to you. And a lot of times, because people are stuck in the matrix like I was, oh my God, they got me so good. They got me so good, guys. They got me so good. That was checkmate for them. For sure it was checkmate for them. They got me so fucking good. They had me for a year. I was stuck in a city that was literally like, there's like California and then now Las Vegas. And I haven't been to New York in a while, but you won't catch me there anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? Your girl couldn't hang. I got eaten alive. I got eaten alive because I went there with so much openness. I did not go there protected. I did not go there protected. And I went there with somebody who was on the wrong team. And this is what you got to understand right now. They're going to come to you as your closest friends. They're going to come to you as people that you've traveled the world with. They're going to come to you as people that you helped through situations that you would never think in a million years that they would turn around and put you in the same type of situations. There are going to be people that fucking burn you so bad right now because they're not supposed to be in your life, and you wouldn't have let go of them any other way. So if there are people in here right now that are listening that have specific ties to energy, whether it be a person, a place, a thing, a job, whatever, if you have a specific tie to an energy that you know, on at least a subconscious level, whether you're ignoring it consciously or not, that you need to let go, if you don't let go, you're going to get a tower moment. And I'm not trying to place any fear, but I'm just going to let you know that the reason that happens is because they're trying to shake you of everything. Like, think of like, the fuck is this analogy? Alright, so like I set my ice cream down for like 2 seconds and I came back and there was a shit ton of ants. But you better believe I'm not going to not eat my ice cream. So you just shake that shit off real quick. That's what I saw. A fucking orange cream bar being shook the fuck out. Alright. Yeah, you got the truth be told card with the owl, the window open, but it's upside down. So you're ignoring wisdom. You've got the window closed. You got the window closed. You're not willing to be transparent. There is no clarity of communication. You're not coming out of denial. You're not being honest with yourself. It's okay, I've been there. But these things will cause a tower moment. Guys. Yes, I'm with you. Okay, so I'm going to do the Earth Oracle, or the Earth Warrior, or Earth Warriors Oracle! Ah! Yo, I just heard superstar. She's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I will let you know that there are 2 cards from this deck that are not in this deck, but I was also told that they wouldn't have been pulled anyway, so it's okay. They're on my by my bedside. It's really powerful energy. Give me something good. Por favor, please. When it comes to the Native Americans, my family is incredibly connected with them. Real talk. I grew up with 2 teepees, literally just outside my window, out on my family's property, like real teepees. And I grew up playing in a teepee, so I was very young and didn't pay attention to a lot of the things that was being taught in regards to like when we were going to these events and doing the my grandparents did the gunpowder things, but then it was mixed with a lot of the Native American traditions, and so it was just very different from what I know a lot of people too have experienced in their childhood. So when it comes to my Earth Warriors and my Native Heart Oracle, I try to like reel in the goofiness because I'm just trying to be absolutely respectful. And I was realized last night, like, yeah, they always wear turquoise, right? Like around the neck. Turquoise is really big, and it is an incredible stone. 2 cards? Affirmative, yes. Okay. Yeah. I heard you. They always use they wear the turquoise on their necks, and it's just so powerful to do that. So I'm bringing this up because somebody may need to go get turquoise. You may need to be able to speak your truth, because you got, again, the truth be told card, but it was upside down. It may have to do with this woman with the blonde, gray, or white hair, but you need to speak your truth, and turquoise, a turquoise necklace, would do that for you. Okay. Alright, so you got 40. Sorry if I don't say this right. Hayaka, the sorceress of light. Again with the owl. There's, excuse me, I've got the hiccups. Oh no, those were burps. I can never tell the difference. I don't know. Channeling. Anyway. There's something to do with balance. Before I get into this card, what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing is that your wisdom is blocked off right now. And I usually don't view the owl as what would be blocking the wisdom, but I'm viewing it as blocking the wisdom. And that goes in deeper into like the wavelengths being sent out and those that control those wavelengths and the narrative and intent behind those. I don't want to get too into it because I'm already shadow banned. I built my channel. I really love it. Anyway, but there's a balance that's like not coming in for you, that should be coming in for you. And there are elements that I'm being shown here. So you have two volcanoes, a volcano that are erupting on either side. So that's fire element to me. And then her earrings, before I show you this, are shells. So, and they're on either side as well. It's balance. And so there's fire and water happening. And like I just said with my my personal signs, when you mix fire and water, you get steam. And if that steam is not directed in a way that's healthy or in the right way, like someone could get hurt. So there is that coming in. It's almost like the sorceress of light is coming in to stop. There's definitely something being blocked here. So I'm going to get into what it says, but that's just what I'm seeing right now. Yeah, Altana is incredible at what he does. Can't wait to own that stuff on my phone. Alright, so this is number 40. Oh, I love this already. No enemy shall defeat you, not by night nor by day, not upon the earth nor in the soul. You are divinely protected and empowered. You shall fulfill your destiny with joy in your heart and laughter in your belly. Play. Be in nature. Feel the freedom of happiness within you, even in this moment. These are your sacred powers, and with them you shall take every step upon your journey successfully, and nothing shall thwart your divine destiny. Yeah, something's... Alrighty, man. Fine. That's a good idea. I have to get a thing for my necklace that I'm not wearing, which fights off a lot of negative crap, and it's probably part of why I've been so blocked. But I just saw like a turquoise, all turquoise necklace holding it up, which would be incredible on several levels. I digress. All right. Ask for reading. Take two. Ask for healing, mentoring, or assistance to support you now. This support will help you feel stronger and more empowered so as to deal with any challenge and be reassured that your spirit can handle it. There is spiritual protection for you now as you follow the guidance to explore conscious movement and creative self-expression. This can stir up old energy, releasing it from you and allowing vital presence to take hold within you. Pause right there. When you were releasing something finally, what will happen is you will literally experience all of that again for one final time. So don't be discouraged if you start feeling things that you thought you had healed. That usually means that it's coming up one last time so that the dust can come up and settle. You are going through an initiation in which you will need to reassert your happiness and joy anytime it slips into the darkness of doubt. What this is saying is you have to catch every fucking thought. The way people are like, hi, do you have your vaccination passport? Control. I get to control someone. I want you to do that with your thoughts. I thought? Do you have your happiness passport? Are you focusing on things I want? Thought? Or are you trying to take me to a old version of self I don't fucking want? Yeah, I didn't think so, bitch. You don't have the right recommendation. Get out. Get out. All right. That sounded like, what's his name? Is it Mike? Tarot Mike? I think his name's Mike. He says, hi, Tarot Land. He's got long hair. I think his name's Mike. He's really cool. He's got really great energy. He does love readings, so I don't listen to that, but he's really cool. A lot of tarot people that I like are coming up. All right. Fear or anxiety are also things that will cause you to need to read. If you slip into fear, and the most times that you slip into fear is when you get that feeling in your stomach, and it's like that, like your stomach went like this, and now it's like doing this, and it's just like it's doing this, and it's like doing this, and it's getting tighter, and it's getting tighter, and it's getting tighter. That's when you need to go, no, you're not allowed here. You can't come into the club. Okay, your whole attire is fucked up. Get the hell up. Where's your collared shirt, sir? Sorry, Vegas in my 20s. Alright, take time to dance, sing, drum, and affirm your aliveness with joy and courage. Become spiritually bolder in the face of anything that attempts to diminish you or your spirit. They didn't say that, I added that. Have faith in the power of the divine being, the supreme power. You are watched over by love. Hayeka, a goddess of Hawaii, watches over the sacred dancers of the hula and the arts of chant, sorcery, or medicine. And you know, hula dancing is super fun. So, like, that's awesome that she... Ow, I'm getting, like, a pinch. Right here. Anyway. She's the goddess that watches over sacred dancers, the hula, and the arts of chant, sorcery, and medicine. Hers is the medicine of light, sound, and the ability to penetrate the darkness of lower-level consciousness, which could overwhelm our sense of spirit, joy, heart, and inspiration with defeatism, despair, boredom, and even terror. This type of onslaught from darkness comes at certain times to those seeking to embody and enact the light on earth. One of these times may be when we are feeling strong and making progress, and we feel tested to sustain that higher level of being and awareness even through challenge. Another of these times may be when we feel weaker, more vulnerable, perhaps fatigued from a challenging time and just not quite able to summon the quality of joy on our own. In all such moments upon the spirit warrior's path of light, Hayeka assists. Hayeka is said to dwell in the grove of lahua trees, which are sacred to her as the place where she spent her time dancing with the forest spirits. Hayeka's name translates as she who lifts darkness. Hai is from lifting of the hip, and Eka means shadow. As patroness of sacred dancers, she reminds us that with a simple movement of our hip, we can move into the dance and connect with joy. It is said that one of the first things that a shaman will ask of a person who is plagued by demons, or in our modern parlance, unable to summon the energy for their truthful fulfillment and sacred purpose in the world is, when was the last time you danced? Dancing, whether literally moving your body to music or symbolically in whatever makes your being light up, is a way to invoke aliveness so that we can tap into the joy that counteracts darkness. Consider what makes you feel like your soul is dancing. Make time and space for it in your life, as a practice for sustaining and strengthening your spirit. Part of Hayeka's divine purpose is bearing the clouds, providing rain, thunder, and lightning. Her wisdom reminds us that movement in itself can be healing. When energy becomes stagnant, we can struggle. This doesn't mean we abstain from rest, because true rest allows energy to circulate through our being. This is why we emerge from rest feeling renewed and refreshed. Movement to circulate energy means flowing in relationship with our bodies. My mouth gets dry and I trip over my words. It can be tricky to find the time and place to authentically and spontaneously honor our natural needs for expression and flow, so we summon our wisdom and creativity to find a way. Hayeka says that we must be willing to move with the storm, wisdom within us, or we shall be moved by the storm wisdom around us. Let me say that again. We must be willing to move with the storm wisdom within us, or we shall be moved by the storm wisdom around us. We will be moved by those events which startle us from our routine when we are falling asleep, saw an I, rather than resting and living. Give yourself permission to explore a more authentic relationship with yourself and trust that in the process, the changes will happen. And sometimes those changes will include how we live and work, where we live, and with whom we share our lives. Will be healing. All right, here is a prayer of protection and affirmation. You can say this for yourself or over another on their behalf. In that case, speak the invocation as if it was them speaking the prayer. This is a way to offer spiritual service to them. However, if you offer this for another, know that you cannot force it to be received by their soul, and you must honor their free will to choose how they wish to live. May light dance within my soul, lifting my mind from oppression and freeing my heart from restraint. May I honor my true nature and live my life with increasing honesty. May I attract endless divine love and the protection to live this gift of my life in perfect fulfillment on all levels. I am dignity. I am wild grace. I am unrestrained being. I move in authentic truth, dancing sacred joy upon this earth. You will know when you have truly spoken this prayer from the heart because you'll feel lighter, brighter, happier, and safe. You can repeat it as often as you wish. As you do, the words will build a field of sacred light and divine protection within your consciousness. You have completed your healing process. Let me just write down the cards so that I can write down the healing. I want the card and the page number. 191. Healing affirmation. Okay, and now we're going to go to 26, which is Amaru, the beautiful place. I view this card as how you view or envision your perfect life or your perfect world. And I'm actually seeing the child on the card as you accepting, acknowledging, and loving your inner child. You could also be a parent, but I'm seeing it as like nurturing all aspects of self, because I'll show you the card in a second, but the way I'm seeing it is like there's her, who would be you, there's a lion, a unicorn, spirit animals, there's the ocean on this side, and there are volcanoes on this side. There are the elements that make up who she is, who you are. There are wings that are engulfing all of them, which would be your angels. The animals are also your guides, your angels, your guides. The child that is being held within your arm is your inner child, because you finally found that self-love, that self-awareness to love your inner child. And it's almost as if I'm seeing these hummingbirds as you have become your own twin flame. Yeah, I said it. And I stand by that shit. Get mad, I don't give a fuck. You're your own twin flame, baby. You are your biggest savior and your biggest villain. How are you going to handle that? Now see the card and what I'm talking about. Is that not focusing? What's going on here? Hold on. Give me a second. Autofocus, you little slut. There we go. Now you see the ocean crashing. It's like the waves, like any element of the earth, anything outside of you, external to you. Once you find this level of self, step into this version of you where you're working together with not just your guides, but also the dark parts of you. You've learned to transmute it all. Look how strong she is. Look how at peace your inner child would be. That's incredible. All right, the beautiful place. Yeah, nailed it. Ah, yeah. I'm telling you, Altana 777. I haven't been this on in a while. It's nice to be back. I thought I was broken. I thought I was broken. I'm not broken. Okay, I'm fucking with you guys. All right. The beautiful place. Your dreams of a more beautiful world are not a product of childish fantasy nor idle imagination. They are true spiritual visions inspired by the universal heart that yearns for divine paradise to be manifested in all worlds. You have a life purpose to assist in the creation of divine harmony in the world. Through sacred activism and the expression of your soul talents, believe that the beautiful world you long for is not only possible, but part of your spiritual responsibility to create. Hell yes. I claim that. How about you? Don't be scared to face a problem head on. You don't need to be willful about a solution, but in facing the issues, you shall simplify the complexity and recognize the practical steps that will create healing change. Not just change, healing change. Keep your mind and heart open as you ask for unconditionally loving guidance, as you know how you best evoke divine healing in any situation. There is a little bit of outside energy that's trying to get into this reading right now that they can't. Like, but it's like somebody knocking on the door, kind of. That's how it feels. Like, hi. Can't you tell I'm in a reading right now? Go away. That's why my throat keeps getting like this. It's fine. I was thirsty anyway. Thanks for the suggestion. It was ultimately my choice. Can't push me around. They allergic to that high vibrational shit. Literally, it's like right here at the back of my head. And it started like halfway through this reading, like when I went, ah, and it's just been there. These are very high vibrational and someone needs to hear them. And there are forces that do not want these things to be heard. Yeah, okay. Keep your mind and heart open as you ask for unconditionally loving guidance as to how you best evoke divine healing in any situation. There is an outcome available to you that is far more beautiful and divinely inspired than what you can currently envision. Ask for divine help and trust unconditionally in the assistance that will lead you away from the limitations of your current thinking into the perfection of what the divine wishes for you and our world. It has been said that the peace is not merely the absence of war. Earth warriors understand that we need to fight for peace in this world. We need to fight to keep our freedoms. We do not give up freedoms to keep our freedoms. You'll never get freedom back if you do that. I digress. Using our strength, courage, creativity, intelligence, and will to continually align with this peaceful presence within, saboteurs will want you to believe that peace is passive, that it involves denial or detachment from the world, that it isn't relevant, practical, or helpful, or doesn't create change, and that to rest in peace in some sort of unhealthy spiritual indulgence. They will try to convince you of these lies in order to keep you from accessing this powerful weapon against hate. They don't even like the powerful coming out. Powerful. A human being with peace in their heart sees more clearly, is more willing, able, and effective in acting on their spiritual guidance, bringing a genuine and potent healing effect into the world. Such humans are harder to manipulate, distract, and disempower. Amaru is a term used by the first peoples of Australia to express the concept of paradise. In Aboriginal culture, there are said to be song lines that follow sacred pathways stretching across the land. I hope that I pronounced that correctly. They're coming through hardcore. Gotta do the water, not the coffee. Each song line conveys a particular story through its song. Okay, I'm being told to tell you guys about him right now. Hold on. There's someone that you need to listen to if you're, you are Aborigine? I don't know. I'm so sorry. I don't know the correct way to say it, and I can't pronounce it correctly to begin with, so I'm just tripping over my words. If this resonates with you, and it's like someone really doesn't want these messages to get across, because it's like right here, like if you were to take a little screw into my head. Spirit Bird. The album is Spirit Bird by Xavier Rudd. And I believe that the song is called Spirit Bird. But I also believe that the entire album is based off of his, I think the Spirit Bird was based off of his grandmother and what his grandmother taught him and her upbringing and the ancestors and what they went through. And I don't think that I'm wording this stuff correctly, so I'm really, I'm not trying to offend anyone, but check out Xavier Rudd. I'll leave that on, I'm just going to put that, I'm going to write his name down. And I actually found him on YouTube, and the video is amazing, so I would suggest just watching it on YouTube. Alright, each songline conveys a particular story through its song, and the language and interpretation of stories shared in each songline is unique. It takes contributions from all of the many and varied groups within Aboriginal culture for the assembling of the songlines into a coherent whole to be possible. The songlines could only be understood in their entirety by an individual if that person spoke all the languages and understood all the cultural nuances encoded in its length. It's intense. It's so intense. It's sacred. It's sacred. It's sacred. The wisdom of the songlines can be instructive for the Amaru dreamers that we are, the ones who are passionate about creating paradise for all on earth. This is you. No one person can accomplish this on their own. If we work together, educating, encouraging, inspiring, and helping each other, not only on a personal level and spiritually, but with intelligent connection that allows for interdisciplinary, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get that one out, interdisciplinary and intercultural conversations. We can, as a whole, learn to follow the sacred pathways of the earth. Go ahead, look at the card again. We can work with her to manifest a human culture that enhances and expresses her divine wisdom and beauty. We each do our part together. We need inspired individuals who will engage with each other for our better and more beautiful world to continue to be birthed. When we honor what we ourselves have to offer and are willing to share it with others, and also honor what others have to offer and are willing to receive it, we will find fellow earth warriors. We will be able to assist each other in eschewing cynicism and boredom, and instead we will learn things from each other, becoming informed and empowered. We will not believe in the lie that we are somehow a victim of the systems in place. Instead, we can be inspired by our ability to evoke the healing change needed through our own inner transformation. Sharing our talents and encouraging others to be generous with their gifts, we rally each other to the fulfillment of divine purpose. We embrace the healing innovations that are already happening and lend the power of our talents and resources, our voices and our support, only to that which belongs in paradise. Earth warriors, there are enough of us now. We do not need to wait any longer. We are already working in many fields, ready for this moment of empowered creation and divine opportunity. We are the wild, divine visionaries who not only see but do. Let us continue to rally and rise. Shit's powerful. All right. Relax as you shift your awareness within. Feel, visualize, or imagine that you can see Earth Mother beneath you, as if your spirit was hovering above her. You can see, feel, and sense the beautiful, energetic songlines that weave themselves along sacred pathways curving out our Mother Earth. Each songline is unique and essential. Each song line lends itself like an instrument in an orchestra to the collective wisdom song of the sacred feminine. No song line demands that another be silenced or become the same. All the differences are required for the full beauty of the wisdom song to emerge. Are you seeing a cycle here, a connection? When you are ready, say the following. Let there be peace on earth. Let human culture on earth be a culture of encouragement, optimism, innovation, engagement, wisdom, reflection, community, and guardianship of the planet and each other, for the spiritual benefit of all beings. Let this be now, that our future is the most blessed and beautiful vision of paradise, by the hand of the loving Supreme Being, and our own free will. So be it. Place your hands in prayer at your heart and bow your head. You've completed your process. So I'm going to leave the reading there. I'm not even going to pull... Okay, I will. Light Oracle deck, the Clarity deck. But yeah, this has been a really powerful reading. I go back to what page it was. I'll also write down that healing, the Amaru healing, for you as well. Reacting with emotions to external factors is the sign of an untrained mind. Duality is a conditioned response. The unconditional love for another begins when there is unconditional love for self. All right, so you're reacting to your outside world. It's really easy to do that. I can see that right now. The world's insane right now. It's insane because people are going insane. They're looking outside of themselves, looking for happiness is a choice. Choose happiness. All right, they're looking for someone else to save them, to make things better for them, not realizing that they're choosing to focus on things that they don't like. So that in turn puts them in this self-perpetuating prison of unhappiness and hate and aggression and jealousy and all kinds of things. Detach from what no longer serves the highest good, okay? You have control over this. You do. Not the person next to you, not the people on your social media, not the person that just fucking texted you, not the person that didn't text you. You are the only one that has control over this. And you have all of the energetic support of not just your ancestors, but other higher dimensional beings that are here that want to see Earth as a whole, as an entire collective, raised to the next vibration. All right, guys, I love you. So it's been a long one, and I hope that this helped you. You are a incredible human being. You're a rainbow warrior if you're here. You are. I'm not going to question that, not for 1 second. Remember that your body is a vehicle for your soul, so it's incredibly important to pick thoughts that will take you where you want to go. Thoughts that focus on what it is you want. Because your thoughts are the GPS for your life. Okay? Love you guys. Namaste.